I believe the true face of Putin's Russia has been shown, and the world sees it. I still don't understand all the negotiations with Putin before the war, all the warnings before the war have not stopped him from doing what he's done, a war crime, a genocide. All the lies about in the propaganda that here in Ukraine are Nazists and this is denazification. It's a complete lie. And unfortunately, this propaganda is poisoning minds in Russia. And those soldiers are getting into Ukraine partially probably believing they're Nazis. And we have president with Jewish roots. And what is getting accomplished here by the Russian army is exactly or worse than Nazis under Hitler were doing. We fight back. The world will fight back. If we speak about Third World War, it's actually here, it's happening, or beginning of it. It went too far. In this world, you cannot hide the truth. I'm going to see many civilians that been tortured before they got killed. I couldn't imagine seeing so much blood of young women, men, elderly on their knee with the tied hands behind their back and with the execution shot in the head. I haven't imagined my worst nightmare. I'm gonna see civilians in their cars with a sign, children being shot, their bodies remain in the cars. I haven't imagined that my eyes gonna see the civilians in their cars just rolled over with the tanks and flattened on the ground, and just the remains of their bodies exposed to the daylight for many days without having a chance to be buried. In the worst nightmare. It is not a nightmare, and it's not something that like a night comes and goes because there's the next day. Unfortunately, it's the reality. War, and in my mind, in the worst nightmare, I couldn't imagine that war is so reckless, so unhuman,